All right, here we go with shoulders and light chest. We begin with the reverse flies on the cable machine. Notice that the cable, the starting point of the cable is actually just a little bit above my shoulder height, and notice how my hands are a little bit above my shoulders too. Elbows come back to parallel, and then we just go back to kind of the starting point. And elbows only need to come back till they are even with the shoulders. They don't need to come back any further. And then obviously the further away that you can get your hands from your shoulder, the more torque that it's going to put on the shoulder. But just keep in mind it's okay to have a little bend like I have there. And then after this, we're going to move on to next move to shoulder press, and I use a Smith machine with resistance bands. Those bands are around 25 pounds a piece, stretched out to 6 feet, and I can definitely tell them on these presses right here. But when you do these, I don't really like these too much. I prefer a machine or a dumbbell press, but when I do these, I'll let that bar come just below my chin to where it actually touches my beard, and then I push back up. And again, you can see how hard that gets at the top of that with those bands on there. This right here, after my top set, this is going to be my drop set on shoulder press. So I'll pull off a 25 from each side immediately after I get done with that final rep when I had 2 on there. And then I will go again, and then I'll do another drop right after that. So try to have the very little rest time between your drop sets. This cable fly, this is one that I consider it to be a little bit different. So I have the cable set up right around just below shoulder height, and notice when I pull out and I start to do my flies, how that cable flies right in line with my wrist, my forearm, and my elbow. And so therefore my arm is going in the same path as the cable, and that's what you want. Anytime you do a fly movement and a lot of these other moves, you want the cable to be in conjunction with your arm path. And these right here, I just kind of bring that toward my lower chest with the angle of that bench. And again, this is what I wanted. This hits the lower pecs just a little bit more than your regular fly. And all you're trying to do is, if you could technically bring your elbows together on those flies, that is how you would do that. Moving on, I didn't have a normal handle to do side lateral raises on the cable, so I just grabbed whatever was easiest, and here we go. As long as my hand stays in that same position, I'm going to hit the middle of the delts, and that's my overall goal. And again here, your forearm stays below your elbow. Your elbow goes up to parallel to your shoulders, no higher. Doesn't need to go higher. You're going to bring in the traps, and you don't want your elbow to stay down. A lot of times you see people's elbows stay down. The hand and the forearm goes up, but the elbow stays down around hip level. I don't understand it. But anyways. The front dumbbell raise, you can't really see it here, but so first of all, my arm stays, it's pretty straight. And when I come up, I do take my hand and my arm across the front of my face a little bit. I try to touch my chin with my shoulder each time, and I don't go straight out from my body. I come at an angle across my face, as I mentioned. To me, that's always worked well for my front delts. And I will superset that with an incline press. And when you do these incline presses, it's going to be hard to push a lot of weight just because you're so taxed from shoulders. But those front raises, superset with this, makes the incline press extremely difficult. But anyways, hope that you guys got something out of this. Let me know if there's any questions on it. One of the best days of the week, in my opinion, for crazy pumps. But have a good one.